When you ask another question, should people have medical marijuana, it jumps all the way up to 82% of the people say people should have medical marijuana. So the people are with us. They just have to be thoroughly educated about this. This is not a silver bullet. It's not going to solve all of our problems overnight. The only thing that legalization, medicalization will do overnight is stop the crime and violence associated with drugs. It's gone overnight because now there's no money with it. The real work starts once we bring these drugs inside of the law. That's when the real work starts. Then people will first thing is say, well, everybody will be using drugs. And what you're going to find is once you bring these drugs inside of the law, there is going to be a tremendous spike in use. But that's not because of new users. That's because everybody now feels comfortable about coming out of the closet.
That's right.
Think about the gay rights movement. 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, 15 years ago, very few people knew gay people. Now, as witnessed in the racism class, everybody knows about gay people. The same thing is going to be true once you bring these drugs inside of the law. You're going to find out that Joe Smo, who's a doctor and been practicing medicine for the past 30 years, is a heroin addict. People use drugs for two reasons and two reasons only. Increase the pleasure or decrease the pain. Those are two basic human functions. Everybody wants to feel good. No one wants to feel bad. Am I lying? You guys got to tell me if I'm all wet here. Just come down on me. You're not going to hurt my feelings. This is a learning process for me.
I think that people begin to use drugs mainly as peer pressure, but when they choose to use drugs after the peer pressure and they continue to use the drugs, that is to ease the pain or to increase their pleasure, make them feel more comfortable in their surroundings.
Mm-hmm. Let me just have a survey here. How many people, let's say, have used some type of illegal drugs in this class? Raise your hand.
Today.
I know you always give me a smart answer. Okay, now let me ask those people that have used drugs. How many people use drugs because of someone else wanted you to try? Raise your hand.
Originally?
Originally. Okay, now, having used these illegal drugs, how many people in here liked it? It was probably cannabis the first time. How many liked it when you first used it? Okay. So, it's a combination of peer pressure, curiosity, the feelings we talked about, feeling bad versus feeling good. Maybe this drug will help me. And understand this. I was in the Comfort Inn up there, and I just turned on the TV to get the news. Before I could get out of the room, I was bombarded with not one, not four, not five, but 8 commercials about drugs to make me feel good. So you're continuously bombarded with this, and eventually you're going to fall prey, whether it's legal or illegal. Viagra? Give me a break. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, everybody loves sex, and those that don't want to love it, but for some reason they can't get there. And I would go to Viagra in a minute, but is there a reason to put this on TV? No.
No.
If you want to get it, you can. And see, what I advocate too is, with this drug thing, I don't want any advertisement in around it. There's a lot of things, and like I said, this is a work in progress, and we want to get going. And I think we got to get out of here now, right?
Can I ask a question before you leave?
Sure.
Can you ask how many people in here belong to a drug reform organization? I'd like to know.
Only, let me see, I can say only one.
Me, I do.
No, two. Two. I know you do, right?
Now, look,
Okay.
everybody here, no, two of us are a member of a drug reform organization.
Well, actually, the Michigan Green Party is a drug reform.
Okay.
But like I said, drugs,
So really,
drug policies,
it's a part of our.
everyone here, we're all like, oh
Now,
yeah.
okay, all right, that's good, Lion, to end with that. Now, quiet, please. Now, you've heard me talk. You've heard what I had to say. How many of you people are going to bring me in to talk to one of your groups? Okay, 1, 2, 3,
I would like to.
4. How many more? 5, 6. Hello, are you listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
How many people are going to bring me in to talk to a group? Okay, now I should expect, you got all of my contact information there, correct? All of it, with the hand, I don't think you have a handout.
No, I don't.
Bud, right?
Sir, we were from the same state, so if
Okay.
we get a handout, we can share.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right.
One question.
Yes, sir.
Well, I just want to know what can we do to actually get this started?
Like I said, you bring me in, I'll get it started. The thing that you do is start talking about people. Hold what we call community conversations. You got, I think, now I'm not sure, 3 people here. You start talking amongst yourselves, you go back, you get 5 or 6 more people, and you start talking to them, and eventually it grows. That's how it grew in Connecticut. That's how it's continued to grow.
That's not a problem if you come